Could you imagine going to Peru, any of you, and starting a business in Spanish? Could you imagine going to Israel and starting a business in Hebrew?
Yeah.
What is worse or even better for him, it's like being betrayed and keep going.
This is the Voices on the Wind podcast. My name is Maverick, and today we're doing the season finale, which I'm very excited about. We have a very fun game, but we have Draven. Would you like to introduce yourself and your business?
I just grabbed the mic funny. It made me. My name is Draven. I run the YouTube channel and blogspot page called Optopolis, and I also recently started a print newsletter about retail things happening across Cheyenne called Cheyenne's Retail Minute, which is printed monthly and available at various locations across Cheyenne.
My name's Ian Caldon, and while I don't necessarily run a business, I help my amazing wife, who's an entertainer and balloon artist, with her business wherever I can, however I can. I actually am a Spanish instructor at the community college, Laramie County Community College. And being married to Cecilia for 20 years has taught me so much about the entrepreneurial mindset. One of the things that might be comparable to starting a business is that I had the wonderful opportunity 5 years ago to develop the first ever Spanish in the Workplace credit diploma program at LCCC, something that never existed in the state of Wyoming. LCCC is the first to ever offer actual Spanish target languages in the area of social services, business and finance, law enforcement, medical, and teaching, instruction in the state of Wyoming. And so I don't think I could have done that without her, seeing how she thinks up things and starts up things. And so while it's not a business, it is my vocation, and I'm indebted to Cecilia forever for helping inspire me to do that.
Hi, my name is Cecilia, and I'm very proud to say I'm Cheyenne's balloon lady for 12 years. And that's what I do for a living. Balloon twisting.
Balloon twisting. Dang. Well, thank you for introducing yourselves.
It's actually over 13 years.
13 years. Yes. 13 years.
We're in our 14th year here. Oh, yes.
Wow. Time flies sometimes. You're like, wait, what? Yeah. Well, today we're going to be doing a very fun game that we came up with. Hopefully we all enjoy it. So, be reading the names of all the people we've had on, which we've had a lot of people. This is season 6. Yes, season 6, right? Okay, make sure I didn't forget that. Then yes, season 6. And so we're going to be going through all of the people that we've had on season 6. But it has to be more complicated than that. We have this nice potato that my sister donated to us for the day. And what we're going to do, so I'm going to read out the name of the person that we're going to be answering these questions. So I'll have a slip of paper that'll have a question on it. I'll pull it out, and then, without, of course, saying the name beforehand. What we're going to do, we're going to not only be passing potatoes, but microphones as well. So, we'll figure it out. That and so we will do our best to answer the question as quickly as possible. However, if the potato lands on you, it happened, you landed on you the other time, you were so close. What we'll do is thought will be ended. You'll be like, I love, boom. That's it. That's all you can say. And then you'll have to read the next question. And so we will be doing 3 slips of paper per person that we have for the finale. And I'm trying to think of something else that I'm forgetting, but I think that's it. There will be a potato song. That'll be playing. I'll try to keep the potato away from it. But so that is what we're going to be doing for this finale. So I will read the person that we have today, which we got Tammy Shorts. I love Tammy Shorts. She's of Compass Rose, obviously. And the picture there. And so what we do is, I'll read the question and grab the potato. Okay. Let's hope this is a good one. Okay. Then, the thing that worked for them that you think could only work for them. So that'd be the thing that only worked for Tammy. Okay. All right. I'm giving myself a little think time. Okay. All right. 3, 2-1 starting. I think what worked for her is making it a nonprofit, so only military would go. I think that worked for her and only for her perfectly.
The fact that she didn't give up on herself, that she actually was able to overcome, where she was at in life, and I got most of the idea.
Yeah, you got most of it. That was
She was looking at me. She was so ready. Give me the potato. Dame la papa. What about their life did you feel lead to their success?
I think believing in herself, and after trying many different things, she keep trying new things. I'm sorry. I'm just strong. This is balloon with hands. No, you have to talk.
Okay. I'm gonna start it again. That was a good throw. I didn't prepare. I was like, well, being military, I felt like that was perfect because it helped her connect with her target audience.
I would second that. Her service to the country. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Being flexible, because she was able to be in a very small place, even in a car that she was renting, living in a renting, what is this car? Throw it to him.
Oh no. Well, I guess we got through a whole round. That was good.
Minus Draven.
I was like, wait, yay. I already did it. And then what happens if we go through a whole round and the potato's still ringing?
We cheers.
Woo! Yeah. Be like, woo.
Brindis. Sometimes I think we tend to overlook the amount of time someone puts into their art and their craft. The 10,000 hour rule, let's say. And so, yeah.
I think we can let him finish his thought. He has to finish his thought, right?
Yeah, I read a book, Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell, and that's where the term was coined, the 10,000 hour rule. And we don't often think that when you get a balloon made from Cecilia in 10 seconds, truly she's been working on making that balloon all her life, essentially.
Yeah.
And I've witnessed that for 20 years. And that's why she can make something so unique in 30 seconds to a minute.
Because she's been working on it for a while. Yeah, that's really good. Yes.
I do have a thought. I think that's something that with businesses in general, it's often overlooked how much time actually goes into it, and partly because you just don't see that. You don't see all the stuff that goes in behind the scenes. For me, I do a lot of video editing, video filming, and all kinds of stuff that at the end of the day, the person watching the video doesn't even, they might have a clue about it, but they're not going to actually see me doing it. And that it can take days or weeks sometimes to assemble a video with history and all those details.
That's a good point. There's a lot that goes into it. Mm-hmm. We have Dion Roccaforte and Lachey Hernandez.
I saw this
of
one.
Beautifully Savage. Yes.
This is a great story.
Yes, the boxing.
Yeah,
yes.
This is a fantastic story. You do have your sister today in Spanish just before we came in was saying good luck with Toby, with the Voices of the Wind, with Maverick. And so I'm listening to her family, wish her well in Spanish from Peru. So we have good vibes all the way from South America today.
Wow.
Yeah. Question. In English, me, you in Spanish, tú en español. Why did you like this episode?
¿Por qué te gustó este episodio?
Are we ready?
I'm
10
not,
seconds?
I'm not ready. Okay.
Oh, too late. Too late. Muy tarde.
Guess I'm ready. Go ahead. Here.
Because this episode remind me that my husband told me his own experience, playing boxing, and he was punched in the face, and he said, "No, that's it, no more," and he quit. That's it.
Yeah. I think that what I love about this episode is the fact that I love being there. They had such a nice gym, and then it's really nice being there. They're really great people, and honestly, the community that they built is really great.
But what she mentioned is true. I did try boxing when I was probably in junior high, and a friend gave me these boxing gloves. He was, training, put his boxing gloves on. He punched me once. Okay, I literally stopped. We kind of jumped around and sparred, and he just punched me once with the gloves, and I felt my whole brain shaking my head.
Yeah.
It is insane. I stopped, I took off the gloves, and I said, this is not for me.
Yeah.
But I might go to the gym and work out, and I don't want to be punched though.
In the faces.
It's truly inspirational.
I like to punch, but no punch me.
Balloons, globos.
What is something you learned from their story? Oh, that's a good question. 3, 2, 1, the potato starts. What I learned from her story is that sometimes your audience, your customers can actually be more like they can be the thing that drives your business. You don't always have to be the thing that drives your business.
This is not one that I could put a comment on. No comment.
Okay. I learned the true meaning of the saying, early bird gets the worm. They were so determined getting up early. And in Spanish, early bird, and I have to translate this because sayings are not the same. And you cannot say, el pájaro, el pájaro que se levanta temprano consigue el gusano. That Spanish speakers are going to look at you like, what did you just say? Bird, worm? They say, a quien madruga, Dios le ayuda. How do you translate that to English?
Who wake up super early, God will help. You know?
This is how you say it in Spanish.
The next one we have is Sarah Mori.
Oh, we're moving.
Of Earthside Birth and Wellness. Yes. Okay.
This time we're not waiting.
What's the question again? Again?
Just wait. Okay. Quick, you gotta make a tongue twister out of this person's name.
Sarah Morgan merrily makes married couples and all moms happy by merrily delivering many babies.
Sarah Moss brings babies to the world. Is that easy or no? Should I repeat it? Sarah Moss brings baby to the world.
Whoa.
I say it.
That's beautiful.
Sarah Moss brings baby to the world.
Sarah Mori. This was also another question by Toby Lyles, that actually worked really well. Oh, yeah,
that was good.
Okay, still the same person that we have. Yeah, that was that one. I was worried about that one. Okay, I was writing it. I was like, man, it's a good one though. That was like. I was like a whole poem. Like that was a whole. It was like whoa.
I don't know where that came from. It's just a channel.
Class that is all for riddles and rhymes.
Yeah. I was like, and he was even like on theme too. I was like, what? Okay. What would the community be missing without their business? I think this is also a Toby Lyles question. I don't really remember though.
They will be missing a lot, like giving birth without any medication, natural way, and also breastfeeding. Even if you feel insecure as a mom for the first time, you have a person that can not just say, it's okay. No, she will help you to do it because it's the natural way. Sometimes, but it's very few that it doesn't happen. But most of the time it happens.
Yeah. Yes, that is like my thoughts, but like 5 times better. The fact that there's somewhere for moms to go when they want to go natural, right? Like I feel like that's really important. Well, you didn't get to answer that one. So the next one we have is Casty Nation of Sip and Sassy. What about this story made you laugh? Oh, that's literally perfect for this. Okay, hold up. I'm gonna get a moment. The story made you laugh.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? You should start out with the potato. I don't even know. What am I doing with the potato?
She was finding a new thing to buy, and they was so far away, and the guy selling it was Facebook Marketplace and thing, and they didn't believe. Are you coming really from all the way to Scott Bluff? She asked, I would do it. I would buy it. And he gave it a 50% off if she makes it, because a lot of spams he was receiving. So that was kind of scammers. Yes. Your turn.
Okay. I thought it was hilarious that she went through pretty much every department of the government to get the license, and she was like, I'm gonna do it. And
the liquor license?
Yeah, the liquor license.
She was pregnant at the end. The husband did everything.
Yeah.
Because
the story, she's pregnant and she's going through all these things and clearing out. I was like, I don't know, there's just something just hilarious about the fact that she was so willing.
In the wedding expo. Remember that?
Anyway, it's the fact that she actually went into a trailer with her liquor establishment. You never see that.
Yeah.
until maybe the last 5 years, maybe. Yeah. And even now, it's still kind of rare. There's only like maybe 2 people, I think, in the area that have done it. So done anything in that respect.
Yeah, I agree. That was, I don't know, that was amazing. Maybe not as much the humor, but I mean, I thought I was like, wait, what? You did what? That's amazing. Yeah. Okay. What about their story connected with you? I had a thought. Okay. Yeah.
That even the people wants to hire it when they see what they have, they say, okay, no, because it's not that fancy. And she didn't stop. She didn't feel bad. No, she keep going and finds something that it will work for that other type of clients. Your turn.
Okay, you can grab it. Go.
They're getting better.
Ow. Oh, God dang it. Now I just brain farted.
What was the question? Oh,
Connected with you.
This whole round is a brain fart.
I guess what connected with, yes. Like just how well, kind of what I said earlier, but like she like struggled so much. Like she was like, has to be different. Like it has to be, she had a dream. And she just went for it. And she just went for it. I don't know, something about that, like for me, just like, and then having a dream. Like I have some of those. And just see her go for it. That, I don't know, there's something that just really, maybe really like her too. Like, yeah, it just really connected with me. Okay.
See, the thing that connected for me is just doing something that's totally unique, that is almost virtually unheard of. Like kind of going back to what I was getting at initially there. Even in my own case, I'm doing something that's very unique with Cheyenne's Retail Minute. I've never seen someone do a retail newsletter. In her case, she's doing her trailer.
I think you get to talk because you didn't.
What connected with me is the history and the heritage of the items she would use, or from the trailer to the 7-foot bar that was virtually impossible for this older couple to move. Yeah. And so she got one heck of a deal on it. And, Cecilia literally was just in that part of Nebraska the night before, northeast, just north of Scottsbluff, she was mentioning. And she talks about how she drove out in the middle of nowhere. And and Cecilia, I'm talking to her on the phone and she's like, I'm in the middle of nowhere, but that she honors this, legacy of whatever this bar that is very useful for how she uses it with her style of setting up events, weddings, albeit, or whatever. Yeah. And it's living on that item and so many joyous moments, so that really connected with me. I'm very sentimental about guitars and all kinds of sorts of things, but she's honoring other people's things. Yeah. Beautiful.
You just passed her. I don't know why I said
I'm going to read the question. I already said it. I was the first one. What connected to me, I already said it. I forgot, but I already said it. So let's move to the next question. Yes, I'm going to read the next question. Okay. It says,
¿qué es lo que de sus luchas te hace recordar de algunas de las cosas que luchaste cuando formando tu
in
negocio?
English, please.
No, what did I say? In English.
What of their struggles reminds me, or I connect with, that it happened to her and I may think it happened to me?
Or your struggles.
My struggles?
When you were starting the business.
Do you think that's the question?
That's what I get. What about their struggles reminded you of some of yours, de las tuyas, cuando empezaste tu negocio?
Yeah, okay, so what about their struggles remind you of some of yours when making your business?
Well, I have ideas, and then I like, it's not maybe a struggle, but I know I have my husband that he can do the hard job, or, if I need a frame and it's metal and I don't want to ruin my fingers, I know I can count on him to make it, a block of cement as a base so then the balloons don't fly away. No, I count on him. So it's something good. I don't see it as a struggle, but you know what? Sometimes cost me to ask him, because it's like, I can do it, but it costs me to ask him sometimes.
True. It does cost sometimes. Oh, I guess you need the potato.
We did start, but I'll start it. Here we go.
Yeah.
one thing, Cecilia did when she came to the United States was start the Bloom business. And she was just learning English, truly learning English. And I'll never forget her first business call. She tried to pass me the telephone and I refused. I really refused. And I said, you have to do that. There's no way in the world I would know the price and the value of what she does. She only knows what it's worth. Yeah. And over the years, I've watched her English just incredibly grow with her as an entrepreneur and running her business. And so that would be a struggle that you might have. Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yes. So.
It's use struggles.
But I'll make anything she wants if I can.
I would say the general struggle of starting a business if you haven't done it before or maybe just aren't in that realm as much. Yeah. Because there's a lot of steps. As someone who's ran a YouTube channel now for 7 years, doing a business, starting your own business is a very different thing. It's not like you got to keep uploading. It's just you take a step at a time and it takes as long as it takes.
That's great. Yeah, I don't have any thoughts. Okay, here, I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass you. Oh, I just backed it on the microphone.
Here we go. You got this.
Okay, wait, hold up. I think we're on the next person.
Yes.
Okay, Rudy Womack of Wyoming Film Festival.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have thoughts on this. Okay.
You got this.
Okay, you wanna laugh. Let's read the question.
Okay.
If this person was in a movie, what character was they playing and why?
Oh.
I need to hear voice on this one.
Make me think. My goodness, it have a power because I have it and I'm nervous. I'm nervous.
Yeah, you can make us wait as long as you want.
No, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, the potato.
The power of the potato.
Okay, I'm glad you're giving me time to think because that gives me time to think. Okay. Good.
You, awesome.
Are you ready?
Okay.
Are you? I'm not. You're not. Okay.
I'm gonna be ready whenever you say.
Okay. Zombieland.
Okay. I see him in the sequel to Goodfellas. Goodfellas 2, Rudy Womack.
I think he can be the guy always in love with the girl, and she never pay attention on him. But eventually, it's apocalypse, and he saves the world, and finally she gets the girl.
Yeah. I think you somehow turned that off. I am so
You have to read another one.
impressed. I think you gotta read another one.
Let's read it.
That sounded like it stopped early.
Yeah, they did. And then it
Let's
did.
see. Oh my goodness. Who's this letter? I mean, the words. Who are making this?
What
It's,
about their
printing.
perspective
It's
What
it's
about
me.
their
I have
perspective
help them?
helped them win? What about their perspective helped them win?
Que de la partida.
Here, you start with the tater again.
I like that he recognized that as a young person going to following his dream all the way out of Wyoming, but then coming back because he missed it, he wanted, and he did it. He's now happy with doing the festivals.
Editing. I love that he shared that although most people want to direct, they want to do these things, so many people in the field he was in didn't want to edit, so he fulfilled the need.
Realizing the need for something like a film festival in the Cheyenne area.
Yes.
Not giving up on it.
Yeah. I'm just gonna add because I'm the host, so he's my executive
your
rights.
Maverick.
I'm going to be like, I'm going to add because I'm the guest.
Maverick.
Because I have executive power. I think. And then his perspective, the fact that he went from huge films. I mean, films that literally changed the film industry. And he's like, nah, that was okay. I'm gonna go to the people, and I'm gonna people who are making. I mean, we went to the film festival, and you just see all these unique projects, and just I can see now where he comes from. And he's like, I want to have the projects that have passion behind them. I just feel like that perspective of I want something that has passion, that's different, that's that I feel like is what really leads to his success.
You have an add-on to that. I have an add-on to what Maverick just said. So I actually went to the film festival a few years ago for my first time, and in that case, I got to see all kinds of films that were very unique that I'd never seen before. In some cases, there were actually kind of somewhat well-known, pretty well-known people involved in some of these films. That's pretty much my thought.
I would say one thing, the first time I actually got to meet Rudy Womack was at the Atlas Theater, and there was a Halloween film festival. Cecilia would go down and donate and help decorate the Atlas Theater with fabulous balloons. But it was Halloween, and they would put on these horror films, and so we took our kids and we were watching them, and he was there as a guest speaker. This was about 2021 maybe, and he actually let us have Q&A, and my son, while he was, in 4th or 5th grade, you got to ask him the question about that person in the bathroom. He showed one of his films where somebody's in the bathroom and there's a phone call. It was really intense, really well done. And, my son's asking him just like the most innocent question, about like, how long did it take you, to film that scene in the bathroom? That's now like edited down to 30 minutes or whatever the film was, And he was, at that time, I didn't maybe realize, inspiring a new generation of filmmakers, because now my own children make short films.
Wow.
Yeah. We're out in Vitavu hiking, and with their smartphone, they come back and they've made a short film, or they'll make short films at school or around town. And so it's so great that he's come back to Wyoming. And he says that in his interview, that, he was trying to get away from Wyoming, but now he finds himself always wanting to come back.
Yeah.
And he's inspiring the local kids, a new generation.
Yeah, that's cool. I know this guy's scary. It's dangerous to have questions with this guy. I'm like, I have so much to say. And then, were you going to say something?
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
If this wasn't a podcast more about the business and all that stuff, we'd need to go down a rabbit hole about gear.
I know. Someday you can go with him. I'm sure he'll know all about gear. Okay, I guess I got the potatoes, so we'll see if I start with it. I might just end up throwing it to you though. Let's see. This is the second question. Yes. Okay. Okay. If you could say one thing to this person, what would it be? Oh, I think this is another Toby Lyles question, because this is a good question. Okay, one thing you could say. What would it be? I know. Okay. The potato starts in 3, 2, 1. Why are you just so awesome? Okay.
Hey, Rudy.
I'd say thank you. Gracias.
Yeah.
Me too. Thank you, same, for such a beautiful interview, very honest. I feel that he opened himself, sincere, and it was inspiring.
Yeah.
I like it.
Hey, look what we did. It was like you were like halfway.
Perfect, Toby. Oh, my goodness.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Okay. I guess I got that. And then I think, okay, that was it.
Dent in this. Look at it.
I know. I'm hoping that we're actually doing 3 per person. I'm not like accidentally doing 4. Okay.
I think that was 3.
I think that was 3, right? I think all of them have been 3 so far. I'm fairly certain.
Are we moving on to another?
Yes. Okay. We are moving on to Jody Shields of Shields of Wyo Gives.
Yeah. Makes millions, in money, profits, and donations.
Yeah. Yes. What a story.
Like millions, but to help others. Okay.
Correct.
Okay. Okay. What was the most thought-provocative thing they said? So it was like the most thing that means you think the most. Okay. Oh, this is easy.
It's like
I'm already. I'm like finally getting into the groove. I'm like,
this
I'm
one
into
is
it.
definitely not on mine, though.
Fair enough.
No, this one's not it for me.
Okay, starting the potato. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm good. Ready enough. Okay. I think that she then it's just like the fact that she makes like a nonprofit that's like her nonprofit got jump started when everyone else was doing like bad, but like to help others, like I don't know, like it's just something so interesting about making something that has so much money that helps others. Okay, pass this to everyone.
I'm just gonna steal his.
You know. Did she say you know? You know. Could you imagine? Okay. I'm not looking. Okay.
Okay.
Here we go. Wow. What specifically stood out to you about their story?
Oh.
Like there
Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay.
Okay, I think it stood out for me that she's able to doesn't connect with only one nonprofit, all the nonprofits pretty much in Wyoming, and give it to organizations that helps a lot, like the Children's Museum, right? They make a lot of money. The other day they told me, it's like, wow, thanks to this lady.
Yeah. Yeah.
The fact that it is nonprofit, because somebody with that amount of millions generated, so many would want to keep it for their own personal gain.
Something about how expansive it's gotten, and I don't know how to finish that.
What is it over? Was it over like? Is it 30 million plus? What was it? It was something
There
like.
we go.
Yeah.
It finally ended on me.
More money in nonprofit.
YO gives. It's beautiful.
Okay. Does this story remind you of a time in your life? Okay. That's wow. Oof. I don't know who wrote that one. That's deep.
It really reminded me of my undergrad in San Francisco. I had the wonderful opportunity to work with the Larkin Street Youth Center, which helps with the unhoused youth in San Francisco, and Alternative Family Services, which is an adoption foster care agency.
Totally inspired me to do maybe a little nonprofit event. Like I when I started doing balloon twisting, it was promoting my business, saying, okay, all the nonprofits can participate and win balloon twisting entertainment for the next coming event. And it was that for years after COVID. And then it's like, man, I just need to survive and make it. And then, but it's been already a while and COVID is not here. So I feel, motivated to start this again.
Yeah.
So invite all the nonprofits and do this little contest. And just people have to vote, like the picture and there's a point.
Yeah.
The community, the way it works is the community decides the nonprofit that wins the free 2 or 3 hours of balloon twisting.
Yeah.
She lets our community decide which nonprofit deserves it that year.
That's so cool.
And it's been for like nonprofits like Comia and stuff. Yeah. And so,
Shelter.
Yeah.
Black Dog. It was really cool. Yeah. So,
Okay.
okay.
Okay. We have a new person.
New
New person.
Here we go. No,
Okay.
keep the question. Keep the question.
Keep the question.
Yeah. It's okay.
Okay. You have a thought?
Yeah.
This does actually remind me of a moment in my life, and it actually was back in high school. I was in a club called Key Club. It's kind of intermingled with Kiwanis in a way. And back then, we actually had done stuff to support Camilla Shelter in that case.
Awesome.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you can keep the question. This Eloy Martinez, the Cheyenne Cup. Oh my gosh. I was so glad that we were able to interview him twice.
The question is, best advice they gave.
Oh, that's easy. Oh, I know. I got it right now.
I remember this good attitude. He's not old until he feels in his mind. And he's young and he keeps having dreams and believe it's going to happen. Like that.
Yeah. Honestly, this is like so hard and easy at the same time because you gave like so much good advice. I'm going to say when he said give back to the community, always give, because the community will give back. Literally proved it was true.
Be loco.
Yes.
I remember his
Be
story.
crazy.
Yeah.
Loco.
I remember also
You
the
gotta be
police.
yourself,
A police guy just went to his place, give him money when he
guess I got a
most
question
needed, and he accepted. But it was something very powerful to see. A police guy helping his business to keep growing. Very nice. And that's how I feel about Cheyenne, the community. I feel adopted and they support and keep me alive in this business of balloon twisting. Because who can make money just with balloons, right? And it's a dream. It's happening thanks to the community.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, you got it.
I got a question here. What is the most financially smart thing they did? Go for it. Oh, no. It went off camera. That was funny.
Something financially risky, but he was asking people to build her own bar, and then he's like, man, that's expensive. I don't have that money. And he cannot build them himself. and that's risky, but it worked for him. He knew where he wanted the coffee place, different things in the. That's it. You.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh, shoot! Ah!
Okay.
Then, well.
I'm taking the bonus.
Smartest business choice.
Oh, that's easy. That's easy. I got this. Okay, go ahead. Though.
To start a business in Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Yeah, that was great. I'm gonna say that he gave. Well, he kept giving, but him kept giving in COVID was the reason people still knew about his business. Like, wow, that's just brilliant.
Keeping showing up.
Yeah.
Having another job. He's not just only one. He have two locations.
Yeah.
That's great. Is he also in Cheyenne?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. I think I was like, yes.
You ended with a
did it.
question.
We did it.
But I remember he just doesn't have only one, right? He have two.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we actually filmed the second one at his other location. Oh, this is easy. When I wrote this one, I was like, this is gonna be hard. It's not hard. Still for Eloy, we got what about their story inspired you or someone you know? What inspired me was the fact that it was just so inspiring, like that he chased his dream and he accomplished his dream with family as well.
I think there's no doubt that he inspired my friend Living the Dream 710 on YouTube.
I think all of the resilience of any entrepreneur during the pandemic and to make it through that, as I witnessed with her, and still be going, is just inspirational.
Yeah.
Inspiring that he having business is so good vibe, positive, good attitude. I like that.
Yeah.
That for me is inspiring. He keeps that good vibe, good guy.
Yeah. I agree. Okay, our next one, we have Noam Montaka of Gnome's
Here we
Table.
go.
Oh,
Okay,
yes.
Ready? Question.
Okay, this better be.
No miras.
No.
No miras.
Yeah.
Okay.
and then-
Yeah. It's blank. Wow, nothing. No
What? Really? Really? Okay, you're gonna make the question. You're gonna come up with the question.
That's what it means?
Yeah. It's the wild
Power
card.
does. That's what it
Okay.
is.
¿Qué se te ocurre?
I know Noam, first of all.
Yeah.
And he's a friend, a very good friend.
Yeah.
So in the interview, it's interesting how he opens his heart from starting the sad part.
Yeah.
But in theory, he wanted to just bring, good news. His story is successful.
Yeah.
But it started with the saddest part of his life that
Yeah.
is still there as a pain, as a scar there. And my question is, if after all these years, he feels that there's going to be a moment for him to find peace with his past, if it's already happened or not.
Yeah.
But it's not a question for him. It's right. The question was for us. Delete.
Yeah. Hey, that's good. That's a good thought.
I'm gonna go him. Actually, I'm gonna go him. But he's such a guy, so happy all the time. We make jokes. We just laugh all the time when I see him.
Yeah.
He always offers me food all the time. And so, do you? This is the question. Do you know a person like Noam in Cheyenne?
Well.
No, it's unique. It's unique. And he's a beautiful person.
I can have an answer to your question.
Okay.
I really, got to meet Noam at the college.
Yeah.
As an ESL student and watch him grow with his English language learning.
Really?
And, these are the days when he would bring us falafels for free to the community college. Now you got to stand in line at Noam's table and pay for it. And well worth it, though. I think Cheyenne is his piece. Cheyenne, Wyoming is his second chance. And he is living the dream here. Yeah. And knowing him personally and intimately as, a very near and dear friend, he is happy. Yeah, he is happy.
They are really good friends.
Yeah.
This guy, so that's what. If someone similar, it may be this guy. What?
What?
We just said there's no other Noam. What do you mean? Okay. I take that.
In a good way.
In a good way.
Yeah, he is Cheyenne has given Noam so many opportunities and the peace I think he is searching for in life. It's here, right here.
You have any thoughts?
Yeah. Falafel definitely is obsessive. He's literally given me like a free piece or two, so I'm well aware of that. Plus, of course, getting as a side. I have a little bit of lore / somewhat, I don't know if I'd say embarrassing, but definitely an amusing story. I was trying to take my current picture for my channel I think it's still the same one right now, downtown, and he was set up a half a block away. And every time I was trying to take the photo, I kept making myself crack up even more and laugh even more and laugh even more. And eventually he came over and I was asking, are you okay? Are you okay? Or something like that. Maybe not those words, but like he actually like came over to check up and see what was going on because he heard all the commotion of me laughing my buns off. Oh man, it was an interesting day.
Yeah, taking photos is difficult. I think I'll pass. It's a good question.
If you're going to pass, I would say Noam would give you the shirt off his back. And he cares about our community. He's such a wonderful part to the community. And I love to see entrepreneurs that create more economic opportunity for our community members. You know, his businesses help to employ people that want to either work with him, and he's always willing to train them and take the time. And then he tells me where they end up and stuff. And so, some have gone on to our distribution centers here and to be managers and managerial positions. And he says they learn skills with me. And it's more than just like a monetary economic investment. It's like a lifelong learning investment in terms of skills and how to be, good workers and problem solvers. You really, if you get the chance to be around Noam, learn things. He's the most honest person I think I've ever met. Yeah. Noam cannot tell a lie. Yeah.
Oh, and that does remind me. I was just gonna say, I think when you're talking about peace, I just love the part where he says that he's like hearing when his wife was like, oh shoot, I'm gonna totally.
The ex-wife? No.
Ex-wife. She was like.
She did like a maldición. What we say, the only good thing you're gonna do is if you are dead.
Yes.
And that's gonna be helping, you get, and that keep in his brain. And from that, actually, he found strength to don't go back. Actually, I'm gonna show you how good I can be.
It gave him the strength to
strong,
find
right?
peace.
Because I was like, wait, he's saying that up here and this. But he also understands, from that it could be, he's raising, he's doing great and he's happy. Have amazing kids. His kids are, you can see resemble, right? You see the kids, you can see have beautiful parents and beautiful grandparents.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. Yes. All right. I'll do the next question.
We just did 3 from Noam.
Yeah, well, is it though? Okay.
Noam deserved no question.
I still don't know how that happened. In your opinion, the scariest thing they did, scariest thing was, there's so many parts that were scary. Oh my goodness. Definitely the part where he moves to an entirely different country to start a new business with no money. Yeah. Like, what? Yeah. That's crazy. Okay.
What he said is what's on my mind.
I literally was going to say that. Could you imagine going to Peru, any of you, and starting a business in Spanish? Yeah. Could you imagine going to Israel and starting a business in Hebrew?
Yeah.
What is worse or even better for him, it's like being betrayed and keep going.
Yeah.
And he keep trying. And it's amazing. He's doing great now, but it wasn't before.
Okay. Next, we have the Cheyenne Shingle of Wyoming Senior Olympics.
The question is, what about their life did you feel lead to her success?
Oh, man. Okay. Okay.
Got it.
I think even from the darkest moments of your life, you find it. You need it to find purpose. And that's what she just figured out. That's the purpose she needs.
The fact you're helping our elders, this is, legacy for our society and community. And we need to think more like this.
The fact that she was willing to go, like she eventually learned to go and then into like the deep emotions. I feel like that was like so much of her success was willing to go all the way. I went too long though. I got potatoed.
Maverick gets ass.
And then
His turn.
Te toca.
hey, at least it's not me every time though.
It's
Then-
working out.
It's not
It's
just
actually-
us. It's not just us now.
At the end of the day, it's kind of like
Yeah,
you're just
it's
spreading out.
evening out. Okay.
But you are the host.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why do you like this episode? We're gonna go with this question again. 3, 2, 1, potato. Okay. Why do you like this episode? For me, it was I love the fact that she, I don't know, emotional intelligence, going into the deep. Like she went to that dark place and she comes out. When we talked to her, she's so emotionally intelligent. Like she's brilliant. I love her. I love that.
I guess the one thing I will say is that it's kind of pretty cool that she made something happen for an older group of people. That I feel like you don't hear that every day. If I'm saying that right, like I don't think it's an everyday thing that you hear someone starting something for an older group of people like that may probably need it. Let's be real.
I can say something about this. The interview of her is the happy ending. It's a circle. She figured it out and she can circle it. It's a happy ending. Now it can be any trouble in her life, but she have it. You know, she have it under control. The balance, she figured it out. And that's, great.
We have Winston of Winston Music. I don't actually know what his music company is called, but Winston.
Rapping.
Yes. Then
All right, this question for Winst, or for us to answer about Winst, is what specifically stood out to you about their story?
His story is very interesting because as me being old, double his age probably, I know it's still going. And it's still going with probably more up and downs. But I like that he's figuring it out and he at least found his passion. So he's going to keep the music and that's going to help him a lot.
Yeah.
Overcoming dysfunction and substance abuse.
His discussion about substance abuse, he stole it from me.
what about their perspective helped them win? 3, 2, 1. I think about his perspective. That he comes from like the kid who dreamed of making music, like it's his passion. Like that's just like that is a different way of approaching music. Like I feel like the music industry is filled with a lot of people that aren't necessarily passionate about their music. Like it's not as much of a dream, I would say, and that he was like, I'm going to make my dream real. I feel like that really gives a unique perspective.
He took the whole time, man.
We want to know what,
Let's see,
what's
it's
the
this
next
one,
one. What do
right?
you think?
I do got a thought. I think one thing for him that definitely helped was all his experiences, being able to couple that with his music and share those stories.
Because especially with music and as an artist, if you can accept your reality, which obviously he did by sharing his life and what it was, then you truly have something to sing about. You truly have something to say in your songs.
Okay. And our last, then, we have Jamie Avent. Oh.
For this one, the question is, what thing didn't work for them that ended up really changing their business? I think the most obvious thing is definitely moving from seniors to more generalized families.
Truthfully, everything you ever do, whether you think it's failure, it's not. It's something that brought you to where you are today and has helped you become who you are. And so the fact that she was able to persist and then help families in any general need that they need, because any family could use help.
Yeah.
Any family and everyone could, is amazing.
Yeah. That's beautiful. All right, and then you gotta draw. I guess that'll be our.
He got the one.
Nah.
Okay, I have a question. With her being able to help families, when they get too busy, when they just need help, when you have that loved one that could use help, but you have to go out and work. In which way do you think you could help another family? How could you be of service to our community and families in need?
That's a great question.
I think it started as being a good neighbor Like that's how I feel. We help each other as neighbors. My neighbors go on vacation. We take care of their animals when we go on vacation, and reciprocal.
Yeah. I would say on similar lines. I think for me, it's maybe not be scared to talk to people. Like be willing to go out when I see a need to help those people. I feel like I
Help keep people stay informed about things happening in the community.
Yep.
And just ask. It can never hurt to ask someone, how can I help?
Yeah.
And just even by offering and being of service to your community, just, you'll never know until you ask and what they might need. So
yeah. Well, that's it. That was all of our questions. That was the last person. Oh my goodness. Look at us. We did it. Woo. That's amazing. Do you guys have any thoughts before we close?
What I told you, for me, this is like a nice project. It helps me and other entrepreneurs to connect with others, understand each other as a society in Cheyenne.
Yeah.
I've learned so much about our community from this channel.
Really?
We subscribed. It's on our YouTube, algorithms or whatever, it pops up. And, one day I was watching Dave in Georgia and I told Cecilia, they're on there. You got to go see them. So yeah, I love that you're sharing the good things happening. What was that?
So this here is a 360 camera. This allows me to take a photo that's literally panoramic, up, down, sideways, all the way around.
It looks like Hal from 2001 Space Odyssey.
There you go.
Wow. Thank you all for being on. That was great. Oh my goodness. And then,
Privilege and honor.
Yeah, those were maybe 2 deep questions for a hot potato round, but you guys did great.
Thank you for having us. A privilege and honor.
Thank you. Beautiful.
I'll second that. Thank you for having us on here.